Hi, everybody. It's Dallin. It's just about the top of the hour. Welcome this evening. It's January 18th, and thanks for being on this call. I know we've got people on this call from throughout the United States and parts of Canada. It's a live call. It kind of reminds me, I think I was 5 years old or something. That's live TV. We don't have live TV anymore, but we do have live conference calls with Vasayo. So again, my name is Dallin Larson, one of the founders of Vasayo. We are here tonight to talk about VSlim and some success stories from around the United States and Canada. 2 weeks ago tomorrow in Orlando, we introduced VSlim to the marketplace. And I was a guinea pig a few weeks prior to that, and I got on this product. Let me tell you a little bit about my journey. When I was in the ninth grade, I wrestled at 98 pounds. I was short, and I didn't weigh very much. A few years ago, I got on the scale at 198, so I put on a few pounds, 100 to be exact, which isn't too bad if you're like over 6 feet, but I'm not over 6 feet, so I'm short. I mean, I'm 5'9", 5'8", 5'9". I'm on my tiptoes, maybe 5'9". But over the last 40 years, I've just gained weight each and every year, just a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Sitting at a desk, jumping on planes, eating hotel food, restaurants, going out. That's just, kind of life. And I wasn't exercising as much. My metabolism was slowing down. I'm now 58, like I said. My wife and I have 10 living children and 9 grandchildren. So, but that's kind of how life has been. But, I'd look in the mirror, and, if you look a certain way, you don't look that heavy maybe. But, man, I didn't like looking sideways. And I definitely didn't like being on a stage and looking at my picture on the big screen. I didn't like that. But I would convince myself that I'm okay. I'm not as big as this person or that person. But I knew that I was overweight, and I didn't like how I was feeling. Things, simple things started to become more difficult, and I just didn't like it. And my wife is smoking hot. Those of you know Carrie, I mean, she's beautiful. She's the love of my life. We've been married almost 15 years. Some people think she's my daughter, but she is my wife, doggone it. We've had 2 kids together. It's a his and hers and ours blended family. But she started getting into fitness, and she's very fit, and so I'm sitting here thinking, geez, I'm the founder of this health company. I need to get my act together. And so I've tried over and over, doing different things. But I love chocolate. I love sweet things. Our 13-year-old daughter, she coined the term, I'm not a carnivore, I'm a carbivore, because I love carbs. I mean, anything carbohydrate, man. Are we addicted to carbs in America or what? I didn't realize how addicted I was, really, to be honest with you. But I couldn't go buy next to a piece of chocolate or something bready or a donut. I mean, all that stuff just spoke to me. I didn't have the discipline to say no. So that's kind of how I was living my life. So let's go back about seven or 8 weeks ago. I said, listen, as we were trying to develop this product for weight management, I said, give me some. And we tried to develop it, by the way, and it took like 26 different iterations of this formula before we could find one that tasted good, because we wanted to come out with a product that didn't have sucralose. There's no health company or any company that professes to be a health company should include sucralose, in my opinion, as well as my founding partner's opinion, and most importantly, the scientists of this company's opinion. So we finally came up with one that tastes great without sucralose. Go out and try to find a product that tastes great without sucralose, okay? It's just there are very few out there. I haven't seen them, really, to be honest with you. Anyway, I got on VSlim 8 weeks ago. Here's what's happened. I haven't had a taste of chocolate in 8 weeks. That goes through Thanksgiving. That goes through Christmas. That goes through New Year. And guess what? I haven't really craved it that much. I've been on 3 products for the last 8 weeks as a test, okay? I was the guinea pig, like I told you. We put a few other people on it about 4 weeks ago. Then we introduced it to the world. We introduced it to the world 2 weeks ago tomorrow, like I said. So I've been on, I call this the trifecta of goodness. The trifecta of goodness. And if you're not at your ideal weight yet, and if you've tried different things and it just hasn't worked for you, I encourage you to do the trifecta of goodness with Vasayo. What is it? It's the Core Complete. That's your vitamin and mineral supplement. There's 5 capsules in here. It's a whole food. And I can tell you, I've been in the nutrition industry for 30 years. This is the finest product in the world, bar none. It's a whole food, vitamin, mineral, your trace minerals, your superfoods, your probiotics, your enzymes, your omegas. I mean, it's a phenomenal product. How many of you have tried a vitamin supplement and you get on it and you realize, oh, it doesn't have this or that, and you have to go down to the health food store and buy this capsule or that capsule? All of a sudden, you've got a whole garage full, or a whole counter full of supplements. She's taking like 15 to 20 of them a day, and it's frustrating. So the charge that I give to our scientist, Tracy Gibbs, I said, come up with something that's complete. I want to take something and be done for the day. And he did it. I'm telling you, if you were to go out and try each and everything that we've got in this product, he told me it'd be over $300 to duplicate what we've done. It is the finest product in the world. I think the price is $64.95 for brand partners of Vasayo, a little bit more for that, a little bit more than that for customers of Vasayo. So that's the first of the trifecta. The second piece of the trifecta is V3. This is for energy, okay? And by the way, I want to go back one thing on Core Complete. What Core Complete has done for me is it's curved my cravings. So I'm not craving the carbs, and I'm not craving the chocolate, okay? Because I'm getting solid nutrition in my body that's being absorbed because it's a food and it's not made in some chemical laboratory. You read some of the supplement panels of these, some of the ingredient panels of these supplements, and man, you can't even pronounce it. Made in sub-lab. These are whole foods. That's what we should be getting. But you know what? Our soils are depleted. None of us are getting all the nutrients we need because the soils are depleted. We live in an area with a lot of pollution, so we got the free radicals. We need to protect our body. So that's the beginning of your health program, is making sure you're on Core Complete. Number 2 is V3. That's for energy, hydration, and to increase your mood. I don't know about you. I'm not a coffee drinker. But I was taking a Vibrant tablet for years and years and years. I'd get up in the morning, take that yellow Vibrant tablet. Man, it would shoot me up. Boom! I had a ton of energy. A few hours later, I was crashing and burning. And then I got to the point where I'd have to have a second Vibrant tablet and then have a Diet Coke after Diet Coke after Diet Coke. It's just not good, all of the caffeine. So and then people are just taking Red Bulls or taking Monsters. And you understand, if those of you who are doing that, it's the high and then the low, and then the high and then the low. And it's just getting your body through all this stuff. No longer. With V3, it's a healthy, sustained energy. I take a V3 in the morning. I take a V3 in the afternoon. It feels very good. I don't get all irritated like I used to get when I was on a lot of caffeine. I don't know if you've experienced that before, but V3, that's for your energy and to hydrate your body. And the third product of the trifecta is VSlim. This is the weight management product. Folks, my family and I had about 60 weight loss franchises in the 1980s. I was in my 20s, and I had franchises in New York. I had them in Illinois. I'd go in and buy, I'd rent office spaces, hire a manager, would put people on a program, and people would lose 2 to 3 pounds a week. Most of them would gain it back, and that's just kind of the cyclical nature, isn't it? Of someone who gets on a program, if they get on a program they can't live with for the rest of their life. What I love about VSlim is it's not a program. You're not going into weigh in. You don't have a coach. You're not watching all these videos and stuff. All we say to people is, look, get up in the morning, grab a packet of VSlim, put it in a bottle of water. We actually say 6 to 8 ounces of water. But I put it in 16 ounces of water. I shake it and I drink it. And that's how I actually take that about an hour before I eat a meal. And then when I eat a meal, I'm not as hungry. Why? Because it curbs the appetite, it boosts the metabolism, and it supports the healthy blood sugar. So all I can tell you is on tonight's call, you're going to hear from a few folks from north, south, east, and west, and I'm going to give them like 1 minute each to tell their VSlim story, okay? My story is I've been on it for 8 weeks. I'm down to 175. I was 174 yesterday. I don't know. I'm kind of varying around 174, 175. But I started at 194, and so I've lost 19, 20 pounds. And it's been fairly effortless, to be honest with you. I take my core essentials in the morning, my packet for my vitamins and minerals, and I'm done for the day with that. I take a V3 in the morning, a V3 in the afternoon. I take a V-Slim mid-morning and a V-Slim mid-afternoon, so I'm not eating as much. And then I go about my life. It's something that I can live with for the rest of my life. I feel like I feel so good. I can bend down. I mean, not that I couldn't bend down before, but I can do things a lot more effortless, like tying my shoe and just having the mobility. Because I'm 58. I want to be in the best shape of my life when I turn 60, to be there for my kids and my grandkids, to go out and have fun, go play tennis, to go skiing, to go jogging, to go play golf, and do all of those things that I love to do long into my years, instead of being like, I don't want to be alive but not really fully living. So that's been my experience. My waist has gone from a 36 to a 32. I've had to go out and buy a bunch of new pants, and my weight, I've lost 20 pounds in 8 weeks. So that's my experience, and it's been, like I said, fairly dang easy for folks. So By the way, we're going to start, we're going to introduce something here in a couple of weeks. We want people to take their, what we're calling is not their before picture, but their V4 picture, okay? So we want to see your V4 picture, and we want to see your V after picture, and then we're going to start having these contests. We want to see your stories, your pictures, and we're going to give out prizes and stuff like that. So that's soon to come. You're going to be hearing that over the next couple of weeks. So with that said, I want to go to a few places. Let's start out in Florida. And I just want to tell those who are participating, just tell us how long you've been on the product and what you've been experiencing. Because like I said, it's only been 2 weeks, so certainly no one's lost 30, 40, 50, 100 pounds yet, because this is brand new to the marketplace, but it is quickly taking the place by storm because the results have been absolutely staggering, so much more so than those weight loss franchises I used to own in the 80s, because people are losing weight faster and easier than I've ever seen before. With that, let's go out. I believe that Shannon Ospec is on the line out in Florida. Shannon, are you there with us?
I am, Dallin. I'm here.
Fantastic. Shannon, just share briefly how long you've been on the product and what your experience has been thus far.
Okay. I've been on the product since the Friday of the Dream Conference, so like 13 days ago.
So 2 weeks ago tomorrow, okay.
Yep, 2 weeks ago tomorrow, and I have lost 10 pounds. So
10 pounds
in
13 days.
In 13 days, yes. 10 pounds in 13 days.
So what are you doing? I'm going to ask you a couple of, this is going to be, and everybody get ready, this is kind of like the bullet round,
sure.
Okay? I'm going to go fast, okay?
Yeah.
Find some questions really quick. Which
Absolutely.
of those three products, which of the trifecta are you using personally, those three, Core, V3, and VSlim?
I'm using all three of them. I take the Core Complete in the morning, and then I take the V3 probably around 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, and then I do the same thing that you do. I kind of take the VSlim about 30, 45 minutes before I'm going to eat lunch, and then I take a second VSlim before dinner, so like 30, 45 minutes before I'm going to eat, and it has curbed my appetite
What have you noticed the most, Shannon? What have you noticed the most in the last 13 days?
I think the appetite suppressant for me. I mean, I think my portions have gone down, and the cravings, I don't really crave anything, and so I'm making better choices, when I do eat, and then I ate a few bites, and I feel full and satisfied, and then I go about my day, and it just makes you feel good, and so you make better choices for yourself, I think.
So you're down 10 pounds in 13 days. You're pretty fired up about that?
I'm excited. I'm ecstatic.
Outstanding. Thanks, Shannon, for being on the call. Let's go out to, I'm not sure where we're going. I think we're going to Oklahoma. Carla Barber, are you on the line from Oklahoma?
I am, Dallin. How are you this evening?
I'm fantastic. Tell us your story, Carla.
Wow, that's all I can say. You guys are awesome. This is an amazing product. I came home from Orlando, started taking VSlim on Tuesday, and
what Tuesday, what's the date of that? I want to be specific on this. Is that the 9th of January? So
yes,
you came back
the 9th of January.
Next Tuesday would be the 9th. Okay, so that was 9 days ago.
Right, 9 days ago, and as of this morning, I had lost 10 pounds.
Wow,
so,
10 pounds in 9 days. How many VSlims are you taking a day?
I'm being kind of stingy because I didn't have very many when I got back, and I was kind of sharing with everyone what I did have. So I was kind of being, I thought, to see what works. So I got up, and I get up, and then I take my VSlim just like you in the morning, and I just kind of go about my day, and I've noticed that I have really, truly no cravings. I tend to have great energy, and just don't really. It's kind of like she said. I don't crave the things I craved before. I just have a better.
So is it one VSlim a day you're taking, or two?
One, only one.
One VSlim. Wow, you've lost 10 pounds in 9 days. That's phenomenal. Are you taking the Core Complete as well?
I just got the Core Complete yesterday, so I just started on it yesterday. I've been taking my regular Core up until today.
I love it. You've been on one VSlim, folks, one VSlim for Carla out in Oklahoma, one VSlim a day. For the last 9 days, she's down 10 pounds. It's curbing your cravings, you say, and you're not as hungry as you were, correct?
Right, exactly. Just feel great.
All right. Has it been super hard or fairly easy for you, would you say?
You know, it's been fairly easy. I've been eating a low carb ketogenic diet since October, and so I've had an average weight loss, I'd say, of 1.5 pounds to 2 a week. But this has just kicked it into overdrive.
Fantastic. Carla, thanks for being with us in the great state of Oklahoma. Let's go to Minnesota. This product actually works on the fan as well. Brian, are you with us in Minnesota?
I am, and I am absolutely 100% with you.
So when did you start, Brian, and which of the trifecta of goodness are you using yourself?
Well, I started, actually. I got a little bit of samples to do Vasayo View, and there was a little bit left over from our samples. So I actually started December 29th before they officially even came out. I talked somebody.
So 3 weeks. So it's about 3 weeks you've been on the product then.
Yeah, 19 days today. And as of today, I weighed in this morning. I weigh in at the same time. I'm at 19.1 pounds.
You've lost 19 pounds in 19 days.
19 pounds in 19 days. Yeah, in the first beginning, I was shedding a lot, and it was almost, I had people concerned I was losing it too fast. And,
that's pretty fast.
Yeah, it is pretty
fast.
But, you know, I've eliminated one of the things that I eliminated in this. I used to drink a lot of pop, and even some of the high caffeinated sports drinks, inappropriate stuff. But I did eliminate that. That's the one thing, and I have had no cravings for it. What I do is I bought a 32-ounce like chiller, cup. I fill it full of water, and I have one VSlim and one V3, and I drink that all throughout the morning and early in the afternoon, and then I drink one full thing of that water. One of the things that I've noticed is that I probably thought it through. I wasn't drinking very much water, and obviously, and it caused a lot of cravings. I don't have any cravings. I just started with core yesterday because the stuff I brought back from the event I sold. I took care of other people. I had some of the old core. And so for me, I take one V3, one VSlim. I drink that throughout the morning. If in the afternoon, late afternoon, if I'm really craving something or just something oddly, I'll add a VSlim. But that has been
fantastic.
I mean, most days are just one.
19 pounds in 19 days. Folks, some people are having great results with one VSlim a day. Some people are taking two VSlim a day. One of the things Brian mentioned that I'm a real believer in is the drinking of water. And we say on this 6 ounces of water, 6 to 8. If you're, by the way, if you're on the call, mute your phone if you would, please. A little bit of background noise. I put a V3 in a whole 16-ounce bottle of water, and that's what I mix it in, and I drink 4 16-ounce bottles of water a day. That's 64 ounces for 2 V3s and 2 V3s and 2 V-Slim. Okay, Brian, thanks for being on here. 19 pounds, 19 days. That's fabulous. Let's go out to Florida again, Wellington, Florida, where Jody is standing by. Jody, are you there?
Hey, I'm here. Hi, guys.
Fantastic. Jody, share with us when you started and your experience thus far.
Okay. I started on January 8th, so that's 10 days ago, and I'm down 15 pounds.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, 15 pounds.
10 days. What are you
15
doing?
pounds. Actually, it's real simple, just drinking 2 V-Slims a day. I'm not on a schedule. I drink them when I want. It's just the easiest thing I've ever done. I have a thyroid problem, so I've had a lot, no matter what I do if my thyroid's off, I would, gain weight, and it was always hard. It's always hard for me to juggle with that. And since the V-Slim, I just lost so far 15 pounds, and I feel great. And also another point I'd like to bring up, which is really important. My sister-in-law is here from New York visiting, and I gave her the V-Slim to try, and she's diabetic, and she said for the last 2 days, she has not had the jitters like she usually does. So it's keeping her sugar nice and stable. So
fantastic. Well, that's one of the benefits of VSlim, like I said, is that it helps support healthy blood sugar. So
yes,
yeah, fantastic. 15 pounds. I can't wait to talk to you in another 3 or 4 weeks. You keep it up. Now, so just
thank you.
I got 10 more seconds. So 1 or 2 of them again a day. Did you say you're taking a VSlim?
I take 2.
2 a day. Okay, fantastic.
I love them.
Jody,
yes.
Let's go up to our great neighbors up north of British Columbia, where Tanya is standing by. Tanya, are you there? And by the way, again, if you're speaking on the call tonight and it's not your turn, please mute your phone. I'm hearing some background noise. Tanya, are you there?
I am, Dallin.
So good to hear your voice, Tanya. Share with us your experience.
Yeah, so I, like many others, had started on the Friday, so 13 days ago. And this morning I am down 14.5 pounds.
Hey, my goodness. 1 or 2 VSlims a day?
2 VSlims a day, and the core and the V3. I'm on all three.
What are you noticing? Give me 1 or 2 things that you're noticing more than anything else since you started this.
Well, for me, I think the biggest thing, like other people, I'm not eating as much, but for me, the big issue I have is actually it's mood. And I struggle with depression off and on, and I've really had a tough last year with my weight struggles, and I can't believe how these 3, I don't know which one it is, but all 3 I am on has completely changed in how I feel all over, and I just have a drive again to make better choices and to move, and it's been amazing.
Fantastic.
Life-changing.
Well, I think the mood is, the core complete when you're getting all the nutrition, that's got to help. And then V3 was one of the key ingredients in V3. It helps to elevate mood. So that's fantastic, Tanya. 14.5 pounds. Is that right? 14.5 pounds in how long? 13 days?
13 days, yep, 14.5.
Wow. You're representing Canada very well, Tanya. Proud of you.
Oh, thanks, Alan. Thank you so much.
Thanks for being on the call. Let's go back out to Floridan. Sorry, I saw a boy from Beach, Florida. Let's go to Sylvia Adelman. Sylvia, are you there?
I am here, Dallin. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Tell us how long you've been on it and what your experience has been.
Alrighty. I started the product on Monday, January 8th, and I'm hearing all these numbers, and it's just incredible, and I'm so excited for everyone. Now for myself, my own journey, I am down 6.5 pounds. But the thing is, I want to encourage everybody that whatever the number is, it's amazing for you. But I'll give a little example. I went to church last Sunday, which was about day 6, and I had so many people coming up to me saying, wow, you've lost a lot of weight. And I said, well, at that point, just 6 pounds. And they're like, it looks like a lot more. I realized, I wish I would have measured before, and I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm losing inches like crazy.
Sure.
I'm dropping a size already. I've lost bloat. It's just been incredible, absolutely incredible.
Are you taking 1, 2, or 3 of the new products?
I'm doing 2. I do in the morning, and then like late afternoon, I'm also doing the V3 and Core, and I'm still using my Renew.
Sylvia, you're so right on inches. So, folks, when you start this program, make sure you take your V4 picture, like we talked about, and then measure, okay? So you can measure the inches. I happen to have a scale that measures body fat percentage. I'm down. I'm hearing some of these stories. I feel like, man, I thought I was doing good. You guys have all been amazing, but I'm down over 6% body fat in the last 8 weeks as well. So that's great. So it's important to get those measurements. Thank you, Sylvia. Tell Greg hi for me, will you please?
I will.
Let's go to the great state of Michigan where Lisa Bernardi is standing by, I hope. Lisa, are you there?
Yes, I am here. Good meeting, everybody.
Thanks for jumping on the call, Lisa. Tell us your experience.
Thanks. I'm super excited to be here. So I'm a personal trainer and a fitness competitor. So I tried every weight loss product out there. When starting this product, I was kind of like, okay, let's see what this does, right? So I started it it's like everybody else, and a lot of people at least, at Friday with the Dream Conference. So I've been on it for 13 days now, and I'm down 9 pounds, consecutively. Wow. 9 pounds. I lost 9.9 pounds within the first 7 days. And I got to my goal weight. I only had about 10 pounds what I actually really wanted to lose. And I got there in 7 days and have consecutively kept it off since then. And I have no cravings. My diet is the same as it was before. My exercise has been the same as it was for months before. And I'm not doing the things I normally would have to do to lose the kind of weight. And I feel better than ever. I'm currently just using the V3 and the VSlim. I just got my core complete in. But my energy is better than it's ever been. My mood feels great. No carb cravings, no sugar cravings, and I'm doing just one VSlim packet in the afternoon because that's when I always got kind of bingy and crazy.
Fantastic, Lisa. So proud of you. Thanks for sharing that amazing story. Folks, we got 2 more folks to hear from, and we're going to wrap it up. Let's go back to Florida. Ashley Rhodes. Ashley, are you there?
Hey, Dallin, I'm here. How's it going?
Fantastic. Thanks for jumping on. Share with us your story.
Sure. All right. Well, I started VSlim on January 5th. Fabulous taste, by the way. Good job on picking out those selections. I am taking the V3, which has completely gotten me off of coffee. My mood is amazing and no headaches, which is fabulous. I take it in the morning as I'm getting the kids out the door. And then I've always had like a bad habit of being like a night muncher, I guess you would say. Like I'm like always grazing at night because I don't really take care of myself during the day because I run after the kids so much, and my husband and I own 2 businesses. And so I take the VSlim between 2 and 4 in the afternoon, which has completely cut out that bad habit. So my goal this year was to lose 25 pounds. And little did I know, but along with these amazing products, I've also cut out coffee and night eating. So I am through the roof. It's so easy. 6 to 8 ounces of water in the morning, 6 to 8 ounces of water in the afternoon. And you can't get any easier than that. And it's just melting off. I was at a View event the other night, and I literally was like, guys, I haven't seen my hips in so long. Look at them. They're fabulous. I'm so excited.
Fantastic, Ashley. Appreciate you sharing your story. Hey, the products VSlim and V3 and Core don't just work on the East Coast. They also work on the West Coast. And to prove that, we're going to California to talk to Danielle Brown for a minute. Danielle, are you there?
I'm here, Dallin.
Thank you for having me. The great Danielle Brown.
Happy to be here. So excited about this product. I will say that for me, I have struggled with weight my entire adult life. And I love the opportunity that I have now to step into hope for the first time in a really long time. Not only am I having momentum in my health, but I'm having hope in my heart, which is so amazing. What a blessing, Dallin. What a blessing. So for me, I'm like you. The tractor beam would like pull me in. I would see the chocolate, and I was, a victim to my chocolate. But I find that with this process, that tractor beam is like demagnetized. I don't feel the pull to go and consume those products. So I'm so loving. I take the trifecta of goodness absolutely every day. I'm down 12 pounds in 12 days. My next weigh day is on Saturday. I try to get, a good relationship with the scale because I haven't been on it in a really long time. So I'm only weighing once a week. I'll know more on Saturday what I've done this week, and I'm really excited. So I would also say that what this has done, as somebody else mentioned, it's replaced the unhealthy drinks that I was drinking during the day, that I was paying money to drink during the day because those unhealthy drinks are not cheap. So I have a VSlim in the morning, then I have a V3, then I have another VSlim, and then maybe, if I'm working a night shift, I'll pull another V3 out before I finish. And that leads me really to the next point, which is I work the night shift, and you talk about weight as a complex issue and stress hormones and tearing at the body in the way that our life demands us to move sometimes. This product I know is restoring my mental state, like Tanya said. It's like I feel so much more patient. I feel more kind. I don't know how to explain it, but my husband's grateful too. And I'll just end by saying that it's the miracle of hope and the miracle that each minute unfolds a better decision. It's like this compounding effect that each time I walk by something that I don't even intend to walk by, I'm not magnetized towards it, I make a better decision the next minute or the next day, and I'm feeling so happy and having traction. So thank you.
That's so good. Thank you, Danielle. Thanks to everybody who has shared your stories. We've each got our own different journey, right? I don't want to put all the focus, though, on the scale and weight loss. My message is that each and every one of us is different. We're all perfect the way we are. Sure. But let's not beat ourselves up. That's not about that. It's for health and healthy and enjoying vibrance in life. So wherever you are, just know that you're amazing how you are. And if we can all get a little bit better, then great. I know that this product, it's helping me, and it's already helping so many people, as you're hearing on the story. By the way, VSlim comes in 2 flavors, orange cream and blueberry pomegranate. V3 comes in kiwi strawberry. They both taste amazing. You're not going to get flavor fatigue. You're actually going to save money by getting on these 3 products, the Core, the V3, and the VSlim. You're not going to be buying a $5 cup of coffee every morning. No, that adds up. $150, $100 to $150 a month just for a cup of coffee. You can do better. This is healthier. It's a more sustained energy and healthier for you. And VSlim, I mean, if it helps you like it's helped us on the call tonight, so you're not craving as much of those rich carbohydrates and high sweet and chocolate things, those cost money as well. So junk food costs a lot, doesn't it? Eating healthy is actually going to save you money, and you're going to feel better. So anyway, I appreciate you being on the call this evening. We're going to wrap it up. I would just encourage you to do something great for your health today. Get with the person who invited you on this call and say, hey, I want to try the trifecta of goodness for a month. Get me what I need. Here's my credit card. Give me the Core Complete. Give me the V3 and VSlim. I've heard the stories. I want to experience it for myself. So I would encourage you to do so. And hopefully I'll be hearing from you on the next VSlim Success Stories call. Everyone have a great night and a great evening and the rest of a great week. God bless everybody.